Wasn't there to take me to the fair. I guess he didn't. Oh, there's a bunch of bike riders. Hello babes and welcome back to my channel. See you. I mean, like, nice to see you. I should have did that. So for those of you who do not know me, I am Pretty on Me and I'm all about things, can I say unicorns? So if it's your first time on this channel, you know exactly what to do. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know whenever these videos are coming out. And do not forget to head on over to Instagram to join our Babe Squad on Instagram and Facebook. So today you see this face. It is Bear back again because why not? I've actually been obsessed with just natural looking makeup lately. I've been like obsessed. So if you like makeup and you want to see, kind of test out the foundation with me, then keep watching. Okay, so I'm actually pretty excited about this. Oh geez, I just like dropped my lash somewhere. And so I'm actually pretty excited to do a review on this one. I haven't done a review for a while, I think. This is the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation in the color Macao. So apparently that's supposed to be medium deep. And we are going to try it on today. I'm going to do a very simple makeup look with this foundation and we're going to talk about it. So I did my eyeshadow, which I'm kind of playing around. I did my eyeshadow and my eyebrows already because this is not that kind of video, you know? So I feel like a lot of times with foundations, I always use it sparingly anyway. I think a great skincare routine is better than lots and lots of foundation, at least in my opinion. So let's see. I got it on my arm. Excuse all this other stuff. So I'm just gonna use a beauty blender and kind of see how that's working into the skin. So I'm kind of like building it up because today I'm just not feeling the full coverage. I feel like my skin has been treating me pretty well lately, so look at that. That's pretty good. I feel like the benefit of it being like a soft matte, it's actually just kind of visibly blurring everything. Like as soon as I put it on, and see, I'm not using a lot. I just kind of try to build foundation up. Because you think 1 ounce of like a 1 ounce bottle of makeup is not enough, but this is like spreading pretty well. I will say with this, even though it says like it's soft matte foundation, I find that if I'm not, like, I had to really moisturize my face properly and like make sure my face was pretty moist. Yeah, it's like really kind of blurring everything really well. I enjoy. I'm so sad I didn't get, well, I mean, I guess I could do another tutorial with this foundation, but I'm so sad that I didn't get in time because I really wanted to do kind of like a natural makeup look to show kind of that this is actually a really nice foundation to wear. It's medium to full coverage, I believe. This is actually a really nice foundation to wear, even if you're going with like a natural look. Just go ahead and wet your beauty blender like I did. And I'm just kind of slowly building it up. Wow, this is amazing. I really like this. I'm actually, well, for those of you who do not know, I do makeup outside of this screen. So I'm probably gonna add this to my kit. I'm gonna add this to my kit. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, last pump. And then I gave it a little dot. I am definitely gonna add this to my kit, actually. I lie. Look at how like blurred. Like I have like little moles here and there and stuff. It just kind of blurred it out. And then obviously you can kind of build it up like I am. I'm just kind of building it up to full coverage. I'm taking it slow. I'm a little late to reviewing this because I know a lot of people have been reviewing this foundation, but I had my eye on it for a while. Yeah, I had my eye on it for a while, and I don't know, just so happened to just be like, hey, let's get it and see, let's just test it out. Because my go-to foundation is the Nars. It's still Nars, but it's the Nars Nourishing, or I think it's Nars Longwear Nourishing Foundation, and I normally go with that one, which it's not too matte at all. I don't think it dries down really matte too much. So I already had kind of like my staple from Nars, but this is definitely probably the holy grail. So it is a full coverage foundation, but I think that's one of the benefits here is that I'm actually looking in the mirror as opposed to in the viewfinder, because obviously that's a little deceiving. But I'm looking actually in the mirror to see like how like natural it looks. It literally looks like my skin. Like it literally looks like my skin with like far less moles and pimples. So so even in person, as I'm looking through in the mirror I'm looking in the mirror at this, it looks amazing. Like this would definitely serve as like an everyday foundation if you do like more of the more full coverage foundations. I don't know what else to say. Like, I really don't know what else to say. It looks really great. So I'm actually gonna do the rest of my makeup, and supposedly this is supposed to last for 16 hours. So it's supposed to be 16-hour comfort wear. So when I hear 16-hour comfortable wear, I think to myself that it's not going to be oily. Well, I won't say it's not going to be oily because I don't think that's ever going to happen. But in terms of like the actual breakdown of the makeup, I'm expecting that, you know, I should be able to go through the remainder of my day and then not have any issues with it shifting or moving. So I will test that out for you babes as well. I'll make sure I test that out for you. But yeah, I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, and then guess what? We're gonna see exactly what happens today. And here it is. So I'm actually gonna test it out to see if the 16, I don't even know if I can manage the 16-hour challenge, but I'm gonna take it as far as I possibly could with this foundation, and then I will give you my score a little later. So you'll see me probably later on tonight. Okay babe, so I am back. We've had a full day outside. As you can see, I'm gonna like change my clothes, and we're actually just coming back. We're finally kind of opening up a little bit in here in Ontario, so we decided to catch a little bit of outside time. So the perfect time to actually test out makeup, because it's against the elements. I'm out in the sun. It wasn't really that hot today, so probably there wouldn't be too much sweating, but perfect time to kind of like test it. So just like in all my videos, I zoom in just so you can see. You can even see that even the eyeshadow that I was using, shout out to Danessa Myricks, even the eyeshadow that I was using has started to travel. So ignore that. But very, very good. Like legit. This is me with no setting spray, but again, it's not really that hot outside, so I wouldn't really use too much setting spray. But you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see that, but it's really, you know, normally by the end of the day, especially with different foundations, especially the ones that are not necessarily matte, I start to notice a little bit of movement, especially if I'm touching my face. Sometimes, depending on kind of how full coverage I'm going, sometimes I have issues with like actually leaving thumbprints. But yeah, oh my goodness, y'all. See, look how fresh this looks. Let me move in. Now this is with no lighting. I have absolutely no lighting. It's just the natural light that's coming from the sunset right now, and from outside, and I have no lighting whatsoever on. I'm not blurring anything. This is literally how it looks at the end of the day. So I'm actually really, really, really joyful about it. I really enjoy this foundation, and I will post the details below. So I haven't given things a pretty on me score in a long time, but I feel like I'm always like giving things a 10 out of 10. So I'm trying to be as like objective as I possibly can. So if I had to give the Nars Soft Matte Foundation a score, I would probably give it, I'd probably give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8 just because of the fact that I noticed that even with, I heavily moisturized, not heavily moisturized, but my skin was feeling supple before I put on this foundation. I just noticed that probably towards this area, it was drying down to, and that could just be because there's different parts of my skin that have different types of textures and different types. But it dried down pretty hardcore on my forehead. So I'm gonna give it an 8 just because, like I said, for my particular skin type, I'm normal skin type. In the winter, towards the colder months, I'm normally a little bit more drier as I get older. It did kind of start pulling moisture out of my forehead, just a little bit. You know, it was a little dry. Thanks, babes. I hope you enjoyed this video. And just kind of trying things with me and trying things together. I'll post the details below so that way you can purchase this product if you would like to. And also on the way out, you know what to do. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and also head on over to my social media channels so that we can join our Babe Squad on Instagram and Facebook. And babes, don't forget to tune in on Fridays for all day reminders that you slay every single which way. And I'll see you babes in the next video. Bye. Get out!
I have to get out, but I don't want it.
But I want you to. But I want you to. Hurry up. Hurry up, what?
What?